welcome back everybody. I'm Brad.
I'm Jessica.
And today we have the Milkshake IPA taste. This one along with the oatmeal porter are going to a party, so here's the first taste and probably the last.
They're famous for killing it.
So obviously this is the Milkshake IPA. First time I made one. I let it ferment out, and then while it was fermenting, I took 2 Madagascar vanilla beans. I cut them up, I put them in a glass, and I put Maker's Mark on them. Filled it up so it was covering it, and I let those sit there for a week, plus or minus some days. Okay? What are you doing? So, I put, after fermentation was done, I let it go a little bit more than a week. And then what I did was I dumped that Maker's Mark and the vanilla beans in there, and then I put 4 ounces of Citra dry hop. Put it in a sack and put it in there for 7 days.
Okay.
So this has been in the keg since 12/10. Okay. And we already did the oatmeal porter review, so we kind of know what's going to happen probably here. But
again, 4 days out.
Yeah, 4 days out. First test, obviously no head. And I'm guessing that's because it's not fully carved. But we do have a 30-minute car ride. It's going to shake it up. Knock on wood.
Transporting it.
I think I've transferred what? 5 beers, I think, and they've all been carved. And they all started like this. Yeah, transported.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not too scared about that. Hopefully, we'll see.
If not, there's gonna be enough food. No, I don't care.
Yeah. So the original gravity was 16.5 bricks. Finished gravity. Now I took a gravity before I put the vanilla beans and dry hops in there, and I was at 9.25 bricks. After the 7 days that I had the vanilla beans and dry hopped in there, it went up to 10. So I'm guessing that much Maker's Mark took it up there, or...
Why would you put Maker's Mark in it?
Because you have to sanitize the vanilla beans. So that's what I did.
So instead of rubbing alcohol, you put Maker's Mark?
You're going to put rubbing alcohol into a beer?
Yeah.
So Beersmith called for this to be a 5.6% beer, and it turns out it's a 7.15% beer.
Oh,
so that yeast went to town on this beer. I'm guessing it's supposed to be sweeter because it's a milkshake.
Your face is so excited for the possibilities, but with this, it seemed historically the stouts. The people that drink the stouts drink multiple stouts, and because everyone drinks the IPAs, like they don't get very many of them. It seems like it goes faster.
The majority of the people will go after the IPA, and there'll be a couple stout drinkers,
and they'll go after the stout.
Right,
the stout wants that.
Right,
gone.
Like when I get there and start drinking, I'll probably have one IPA, then I'll switch so everybody else can have some.
Yeah.
And
because you're nice that way, you're a gentleman that way. It's my beer, but you.
That's what happened last year. Yeah. Everybody liked the peach tree, and so that keg was gone in like an hour, 2 hours. Yep. So this is a 7.15% ABV. It's a lot higher than it should be.
I don't know if anybody's gonna complain about it.
No, I doubt it. Okay, so obviously no head. Color is like a New England IPA. It's hazy, light. I want to say, do you think like a grapefruit?
No, because grapefruit is red.
Is it more pink?
Yeah.
Like a white grapefruit? No, a light yellow.
Straw color.
Yeah, very hazy. I cannot see through it. Smell?
You're gonna have some friends after this. It's a good citrus smell though.
I get some yeast. I want to say that's yeast. I don't
Okay,
know.
I smell
Maybe
citrus.
it's pine, but it's a big kind of citrus, tiny bit of fruity
I think it
yeast.
smells alright. It's flat.
Yes.
But it doesn't taste bad.
Tastes kind of yeasty. And I'm wondering if it's still just because I have stuff in the bottom. Yeah, it's the same. Like, I can taste the citrus, a little bit of pine, fruity, and it's flat.
Yeah, but this is what they like. Citrus, piney, hoppy.
Maybe I'll blast the
I think that'd be a good idea.
PSI.
We're going to blast it, let it sit there for, 16 hours-ish. From 9 in the morning to 3 in the afternoon.
I don't know if we really want to do that.
Okay. Why? Because then it's all going to be foamy everywhere?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well then don't do that. Maybe knock it up a touch. I want some burps. That's what I'd like.
Maybe it's the vanilla.
I don't taste any vanilla. I don't taste any vanilla in that.
Like, it's got
Why'd you put vanilla in it?
Because that's like what you do on Milkshake IPAs, is you put vanilla in there.
Oh, because I can't taste it.
Well, no, it's like a weird taste.
It's not as heavy and thick as I thought it'd be for a milkshake.
Yeah. Well, you're going to get the sweetness more than anything from the lactose. I don't know what that back taste is.
And it doesn't leave a nasty aftertaste. I'd probably drink another one. I'd probably. If we ran out of everything.
I don't get alcohol.
No, not at all.
Like, is it?
It's flavorful.
Maybe it's the sugar? I don't know. It's a weird
You can work on
aftertaste.
critiquing your own self.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, and I'm sure I'm boring everybody.
Yeah, they're like, get to it. Did you follow a recipe, or did you go by, like, you were just winging
Yeah,
it?
I started with a recipe. I pretty much followed that, but I put in more lactose and some more grain. No more grain.
Okay.
Just the lactose. So yes, I followed the one that they had, except for the lactose part.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't.
I
don't taste it now though.
I think it's good, as in like 4 out of 5 for taste, because it tastes good and it doesn't leave a bad aftertaste.
It's like gone. It's like there, all that stuff hits you and it's gone. But I think the IBUs on this, because there's not very much in the boil, it's like 20. So it's kind of around a New England IPA.
Okay.
But it should be sweeter. I think they're sweet. Maybe it's the Maker's Mark that's given me that off flavor, or that flavor.
I don't know enough about any of this to know whether to tell you or not. I just know it tastes decent.
See, the hard part with doing these is I'm so scared of that big mouth bubbler, because it doesn't seal all the way. I'm afraid all my beers get infected, which I know this one didn't, because obviously we would taste it if it was.
Okay.
But
so why do you use it?
I don't have anything else. And when I went to order my new stuff, they were sold out because I waited a day too long.
So then maybe you need to find someone else.
Yeah. But
your birthday's coming up. Maybe we find something.
I would go. I'd be harsh on this one and say it's a 3.5.
Okay.
Because it's not.
I don't think it's awful. It's just I think it's a little flat, but that's what I said about the other one too. It's a little flat. But I think they taste okay. They tasted a lot better than some of the beers I've had canned that I bought in the store.
Yeah, it needs carved. But again, just like on the other one, if we have any left, we will try and do a
Like
another,
after post party review.
Another one, but don't count on it. I'm pretty sure, no matter what, unless it's really, really flat, then I'll jack up the PSI. But yeah.
But even then, how is that instant?
No, if we had a beer gun, it would be, or the carb thing. But yeah, it's it'll be fine.
Okay.
It'll work.
Okay.
Cool.
Good.
So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, and until next time, I'm Brad.
I'm Jessica.
Happy brewing. Thank you for watching this video. Thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't. Leave me a comment down below to tell me what you thought about this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe and share, and hit that bell so you know when new videos are coming out. You can check out these videos over here. Also, head over to 31stbrewing.com for everything beer and home brewing related.